Okay, hello everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started today in introducing the new Exit eListings. My name is Catherine, and today I'm just going to show you a preview of this new system and do a little bit of comparison, old to new. If you guys have questions about this new product, then I will have our email, phone number, everything that you'll need to get a hold of us at the end. So definitely keep that in mind along the way. Questions pop up or ideas that you might have. Let's go ahead and get started. So Exit eListings has been around for a little over a decade. We have developed a product that is just for exit agents. The product, however, that you guys are familiar with, the Exit eListings, is getting pretty dated. Time for an update. So within our company, just to give you a brief background, we've actually brought in new management. We have a local realtor on our board that's kind of helped us in the decision making of this new product and where it's going to go. And that's also something that we will be engaging with you. We can't design a product without the experts' input, and you guys are the expert. So be looking out for more engagement, more customer feedback, surveys, that sort of thing. And please take the time to fill those out because, again, that's going to help us steer where this goes. We have a brief survey that you will see at the end of this webinar. If you want to take the time to fill that out, it's only about 3 or 4 questions. We also have a new technology team. In order to build effective technology quickly, we have to have a lot of people on board. So we've added to our team so we can develop quicker. You won't see things go out of date like we know the old system kind of has. And with that being said, we have a brand new platform that you guys are going to see today. Now, some things definitely worked in the old platform and you guys have gotten accustomed to using and advertise your listings with. So we made sure to look at what did work in the old platform and bring them into the new platform, but with a fresher look. So it's a little bit of a mix between the two. We didn't get rid of everything and start fresh. We brought some products that worked over. With that being said, what you see on your screen here are the products that are available in this new system. Lots of things that you're already familiar with, but again, it will have a nice, fresh, new look. And then we've added some things to this new system to help you with your marketing as well. And you see those asterisks down at the bottom of the list. So let's go ahead and take a look at this new system now. When you first log into your new account, and by the way, everyone joining today is going to have access to this new account by this afternoon. You'll still have access to your existing account, so don't worry about anything going away. You'll be able to actually look at both systems, compare, use them, see how you like it. When you first log in, though, this is the page that you're going to see. Now, you navigate through the system on the left-hand side with these tabs. The first tab that you get here is your profile tab. Fill out personal details, professional details. We'll take a look at the services and billing a little bit later. Upload a photo of yourself, and it's going to create a product for you that the old system didn't have, and that is the agent profile page. So this new system makes a profile page where a potential client, a buyer or seller, can come in and learn all about you as a realtor, in this case, Laura Smith. So you can see here they can view all of Laura's listings, they can text or call Laura, they can visit any of her pages, her social sites that she has out there, all in one spot, so super convenient for the client. Company info, her certifications, and then a little bit of fun information, a little get to know you. What kind of hobbies does Laura have, and a little information about her. Our system also is going to create a nice video that a potential client could watch. And let's go ahead and preview that now.
Working for the top producing office and super knowledgeable in the area, Laura Smith has been a top producing agent for the past 3 years, and has been licensed for almost a decade. Laura holds many certifications in her field. Her knowledge of the local and national real estate market makes Laura your best choice when buying or selling. Laura is proud to have been awarded Realtor of the Year and serves as the local area board of Realtor president. Ready to help you with all your real estate needs. Contact Laura today.
Okay, so you saw that video there. How does that all get created? How does this page get put together? Well, like we said, we fill out the personal, professional details. That's what's going to go on the page, and it just takes a few minutes to fill out, and it's done. The video gets created over here. You can see you click on the pencil icon, and it's going to take you to a video editing screen. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever used video editing software. It can be a little bit expensive on one hand, and then also a little bit cumbersome to use. Video editing software usually has lots and lots of features that you might never touch. So with this system, we decided that we wanted to create an easy, quick way to create a video that has a nice look to it. So what you can do is create first the content of your video, what's going to go in your video. Click on the photos, and you can upload your own photos if you have your own marketing material. You can see some examples there. And then you can click slides. Our system has a number of slide templates for you. All you do is click on the template, it fills in your information, and you can edit that information. So let's say we want to match our brand here. Let's find that nice teal exit color. And we can change the size even. Super easy to edit these. You can make this any color you want. You can brand it, it's summertime. Let's make it a nice sunny yellow. Whatever you want to do with it. And then when you're done, just click generate. You can generate as many slides as you like, and it's going to put them in your inventory. You can see a couple examples here. You can create client testimonial slides, slides about what you'll offer to your client, and some more get to know you slides, contact information, licensing, the information that a potential client might want to learn. Once you have all your slides created, then you're ready to create this video. Now, at any time that you're creating, here's where you'll actually come and preview that. And down here is where it gets created. So the About Me script is automatically going to show up on this page. You can add to it if you like or take away. It's going to be read by a text-to-speech voice. That's what we just heard. But you can also upgrade with professional audio, or you can record your own audio with just a few clicks. Just hook up your mic, hit record, read what you've got typed, and then when you're done an upload, and it will automatically apply it to that video. Once you have your script how you like it, then you're ready to put those slides and those images in. There's 3 rows. The first row is what is currently in your video. And then here are the images you uploaded, and at the bottom, the slides you created. To change this around is super easy. I can take slides out that I don't need. I can add photos or slides in that I do want. And then just by dragging and dropping, I can rearrange and play in the order that I want them. That way you can line up your script and your slides. So if I'm talking about the certifications that I have, I might move my certification slide up a little higher in the list. So you can have lots of fun with this, create a nice custom video, something that nobody's going to see anywhere else. And it only takes a few minutes. Just generate when you're done. It's going to automatically update on your profile page, no matter where it's at. And you can update and change your video as many times as you like. There's no limitations on that. Whenever you have this page the way you like it, well, what do you do with it? This is a great product to advertise on social sites like Facebook. Learn more about Laura Smith just by clicking this. And remember, this is a one-stop shop for a client. If they're thinking about hiring you as their realtor, they're probably going to go online and learn everything they can about you anyway. So why not make it easy for them? Give them everything, all the information that they're going to need in one spot. Some of our clients have been going to GoDaddy.com and buying domains for these as well, like meetlaurasmith.com. Then it's super easy to send to somebody. Just go to meetlaurasmith.com. You can also text or email this link, add it to your email signature, put it on your personal website, or anywhere else that you choose to advertise. And again, it's going to create a nice, easy product, something that's not everywhere already. You can even include it in your Zillow bios, your Trulia bios, anywhere you can think of. So that is the first product that you receive in this new system. And that is the agent profile page, something that the old system didn't offer that we wanted to add. So even those agents that might be new or don't currently have a listing can still benefit from this system. Let's move on to franchise and agency. This is a pretty straightforward tab. We already know you're a part of the franchise agency. That's why you get this personalized branding. Your agency information will be brought over from your existing account, so that will be set up as well. However, unlike the old system, if you ever need to edit anything, you can do that yourself. You don't have to call us. So if your office moves or if you need to update your logo, you can do right from your own account. Also, something that wasn't available in the old system, what if you operate out of 2 offices, which many of you do? In the old system, you had to have 2 accounts, which meant paying double. And that's not exactly fair. So in this new system, you can actually have more than 1 office entered, and you can brand each office with its own logo. And that way, when you enter your listings, you can choose what office does it belong to. And that way, you don't have to have a separate account as well. My team. Just like operating out of 2 different offices, some of our clients operate independently as well as within a team. And just like in the old system, you couldn't have both in one account, and now you can. If you operate as a team, then you can just come here, click the Create Team, add your team information. Do you have a slogan or a punchline? And click Add. Upload a logo of your team. Maybe you have a group photo. And if other members of your team are using our service, you can actually find them and select to add them as your team member. And that way you have a team available in your account, and when you enter your listings, you can brand it either as yourself independently or as your team. And now moving on to the most important part of our system, the Listings tab. Well, right off the bat, you might notice that the listings are just easier to locate. Aesthetically, we have a much better looking page rather than the old system where you had to just scroll through a pick box and try to find the one you had. It's difficult when you have lots of listings. If you have lots of listings in this system, of course, you can just come up here and search rather than scrolling through. Listings get entered into our system one of 2 ways. They can come in via automation. That means we have your MLS data. We can put the listings in this account for you without you having to manually do anything. Once the listing gets entered, you get an email with the products ready to go. If you're not sure if we have automation available for you, give us a call and we'll be more than happy to check. The other way listings get entered into this system is by clicking Create New Listing. Now, many of you are already familiar with this because you enter listings into the old e-listings. So let's just show you some updates that we've done. Of course, you enter the basic information like we're doing here. Here's what I can decide what office my listing belongs to, and is it a team listing or not. Type in a good description. You can add amenities. The old e-listings had 5 bullet points, and that was the only space that you had for amenities. Some listings have lots of amenities though, so it really wasn't the best designed. So in this system, of course, you can add as many amenities as you like. More basic info. I won't fill all of this out just for time's sake. And a new option we have here is external links. Now, what are external links? Many of you advertise in lots of unique ways. There's lots of technology out there to help you advertise. So if you've got lots of different ways that you're advertising and you want one place that someone can go and view all of those, then you can just add them here under external links. And so you can see here on your screen that I'm adding some examples of what that might mean to you. Maybe you do a YouTube walkthrough of every one of your listings. That's a very popular thing that we're seeing out in the real estate world. There we go. Maps and surveys, floor plans, of course. Links to your personal website or a link to Zillow, wherever you want to lead a client, you can add them here under external links. And then just create the listing. Now it's going to move on to adding the photos. If you've added photos manually into the old system, you're probably pretty aware of what a pain it can be. Of course, you can upload 12 at a time and then additional, but you can't mix them together, and it can be a bit of a process. So in this new system, we've absolutely fixed it. As you can see here, I'm selecting all my photos at one time, going to click open, and it's going to upload them all at one time. You can have 5, 50, whatever the amount is, and they're all going to display on one spot for you to easily rearrange, put them in the order you like them, as you can see we're doing here. So we fixed the issues with our old uploading system, which we know was not a fun experience for many of you. Once you have all your photos uploaded the way you like them, maybe you need to edit a couple. We have some nice, simple editing capabilities in here for you. Let's say we want to zoom in, or you take away, of course, you can delete any photos that you don't need. And you can come back and add more photos that you do need. And it's going to show them all here on this page. Once you have them the way you like them, now you're ready to have access to the products. When you enter your listing, you're going to receive an email with all of the listing products. And I'll go ahead and show them to you here as well. The first product that you're going to get is an instant video. The instant video is what's going to be replacing your eTour as you know it now. What the end user is going to see is this right here. So this is what you're going to advertise. You can see here the buyer is going to get all the information that they need about this property. It's laid out in a very easy to find way. All those amenities that we listed. We even have Street View available so they can get a virtual window into their neighborhood. They can text to follow along, and they can contact you. That's super important. And the old eTours didn't have a real good way to quickly contact the agent. And here, of course, we have request info. They can share it with their friends and family, which, hey, that's free advertising for you. They can call or text you. And there's more about Laura. Maybe they want to get to know you a little bit before they reach out to you. As they click on more about Laura, it's going to go to your profile page. So we create a full circle. And let's go ahead and watch the video that gets created as well.
Take a look at this beautiful custom-built, craftsman-style home. This 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has enough space for the entire family. The home rests on a professionally landscaped lawn with plenty of acreage and privacy, as well as a heated in-ground pool, perfect for summer days. The home.
So I won't play the whole thing through just for time's sake, but I do want to point out a couple of things that you might have noticed. One, there were slides in that video. You didn't upload those as images, so how did they get in there? And two, the narration and the photos played along with one another pretty well. How do we accomplish that? So, like I said, this is going to get created for you instantly. You don't have to log in and do anything. It's going to use your description you typed in about the property, or that came in from the MLS, and it's going to use all the photos you uploaded in the order that you arranged them. So at that point, you can advertise it as is, this product's ready, but maybe you want to customize it a little, make it stand out against the rest. And that's super easy to do. You probably noticed this is laid out just like the agent video. So you can come up here to the top, you can access video slides. We have lots of templates just like the agent video. So you can click on one, it's going to automatically fill in with all the information. Make it fun if you want to try and enhance it a little bit more. Like I said, we can change it around to match our company logo, but you can make it any color. Generate as many as you need. It's going to put them right into your inventory, and then you can use them in your video. Here's an example of an amenities slide. So what a great way to show off this property. Your seller's going to like it, it's interesting to the buyer, and it's something that you just don't see everywhere else. And I'll show you one more example here. It's typically used as a closing slide at the end of the video. And of course, video editing. Not too much of a process there as well. You've got your text-to-speech reading your script, but of course you can update that. You've got what's currently in your video. Do you want to add more photos? Do you want to take away photos? And do you want to add slides? And then of course, just put them in the order you like them. Now that's how you create this video. And since it's all laid out on one page, we found that our clients actually found that it's very easy to time the narration and the photos. I know that I'm talking about this professionally landscaped lawn here in sentence 3. So I moved my lawn photo up here to the beginning, and that way they coincide whenever the buyer's watching the video. Generate this video as many times as you like, and once again, this product here, no matter where it's at, is going to update. Good product, of course, to put on Facebook. You can share it right from your Facebook or right from your product. It builds the post for you, so there's nothing you have to do other than just hit share. You can send it, of course, any way you want. You guys are probably very well versed on how to share to Facebook. But not only Facebook, Pinterest is also popular. Some share to Twitter. You can email it to someone. You can do just about anything that you want with this link, just like the other links, putting it on Zillow, putting it on Trulia, wherever you advertise. Now that's the first product that you get, the instant video with the ability to customize and really have stand out against the competition. The next product is a scene-based video. Now we don't automatically create the scene-based video. That is something that you can choose to make if you like our scene-based videos. And if you use them in the old system, you're probably already familiar with what they are. Basically, they create scenes. Room by room is usually how it goes. When you want to make a scene-based video in this system, you just add scene by titling, describing what you're talking about, and then finding the photos that you want in that scene. You can make as many scenes as you like. You can put slides in your scenes, and when you're ready, just arrange them in the order you want them to play and generate. It's going to create the same product as the instant video. It's just going to be scene-based. And unlike the old system, in this account, you actually get both video and scene video if you choose to. Whereas in the old system, one replaced the other. And that's kind of nice because this way you can right off the bat start advertising this one. And then once you're ready with the scene-based video, you can start advertising this one. The third is listing websites. Every listing has to have its own website. There's some big advantages with this one. First, it's got all of the information that this buyer is going to need. It's got a nice modern layout. Of course, they need to be able to click through photos. We also include the video on here, so that a buyer can
take
come
a
and
look
watch
at
that.
this beautiful.
Up at the top, there's that texting again. We put our lead generation text on everything. They can request info, share. You guys can see here all of the information is available. Open house. There's an open house coming up on August 11th. And hey, when August 11th passes, that will go away. You don't have to remember to take it off. Another nice feature is agent info. Once again, we have a full circle, more about Laura, in case they want to learn a little bit more about you. Mapping, and there's those external links down there. This was actually an idea of one of our clients. She listed mostly land listings, and she said every time I have a buyer's agent reach out to me, I have to gather the maps and surveys. She always did like a YouTube perimeter walkthrough, and then of course just the basic listing data, compile it in an email, send it to the buyer's agent. And she said, wouldn't it be nice if I could just throw it all on one page so I could send it off and then they have everything that they need? And that's where this came from. So you can have as many of these here as you want, and then that way the buyer's got all the info that they need, or the buyer's agent. And hey, your seller's going to be pretty happy with that as well. You can buy inexpensive domains for this as well, 338broadway.com. And then it's quick to advertise. This is automatically built in a shareable post as well. So when you're ready, you can just start sharing it. Your seller, of course, will share it, and so on. That product is instantly created for you as well. No additional work needed. It's ready to go right when you enter the listing. And last but not least are flyers. Now the flyers in our old system were very popular. The problem with the old system flyers that some of you may know, they were a little difficult to, one, find in our system. They were clicks and clicks away. They weren't very easily edited, and they were looking a little dated. They were very blocky. They had big impact font styles, and that's just not as popular anymore. So we have a graphic designer who came in and designed these for us. But our graphic designer actually works part-time in a real estate office, so she was super helpful in knowing what needed to go on the flyer. Also, she made them very budget-friendly. Not a ton of ink is used other than the photos. So when you go to print these, it's not going to take a ton of ink. You can see here on your screen that I'm editing this flyer. It's super simple to edit. A few clicks. All flyers have a second page if you choose to print that has additional photos on it. Now, our flyers also all have texting information. We know that that's very important. Let's highlight the texting. If somebody walks away from an open house and they want to look at this listing again, they're going to text to it. You're going to get the lead, and you know you've got a pretty interested buyer. You can print right from your account here. You can save it. You can have as many templates as you like. Let's look at a couple of different styles here. And this is something that we'll continue to add to. So if you have a request for a particular flyer that you use a lot, for instance, one photo flyers was a request that we've got and we're working on now, definitely let us know, because we'll add more templates as we go. So for now, we've got these four. Again, they automatically fill in with your information, so not a whole lot of time having to sit and create these flyers, but they're a nice modern looking flyer. So whoever picks this up is going to see a nice product that you've created. Now those are our flyers, and those are our four main listing products that you're going to receive in this new system. And let's go ahead and click onto marketing material. We'll walk through that, and then I'll wrap up the webinar today. I won't keep you too long, and I'll go over our new pricing, which is usually our biggest question. When you click on marketing material, you'll have four options up here. Now the profile, we've already looked at that. That's the profile page that gets created for you. There are demo listings. So we are adding demo listings into your account. If you're new, you don't have listings, but you want to show off how you would advertise for a buyer, or I'm sorry, a seller, then come to your demo listings and you can actually use one of the demos that we create for you to show a potential seller. Here's how I would market your home. If you've got a listing that would just make a fantastic demo, maybe a recently sold listing, you can actually come to your listing inventory and just add it to your demo inventory. When it's put into your demo inventory, it is yours to keep and advertise as long as you like. It won't go anywhere. It won't be marked sold or deleted. It'll just remain in your account for you. And you can have as many demos as you like. Social networking. So right now, this is really just a settings tab. Where do you or don't you advertise? You can hide them from your account if you don't use Twitter, you don't use YouTube, or you can keep them added. This isn't going to show for the forward-facing products like on here. All of them will be available for a buyer. But for you, inside your account, you can enable or disable these. Now, we'll also be adding a lot to here. We're currently working with Facebook to come up with some much quicker ways for you to advertise, so you don't have to remember to log in, click on your listing, share it. Did the price drop? Oh, I need to share it again. We're going to try to do as much automation as possible with that. Now, of course, Facebook has been in the news a lot, as you probably know. They are restructuring how and what they allow on their site. So we're kind of waiting for them to work that out. And then we're going to help develop tools that will help you. This is also a place where if you've got ideas on how we can help you advertise, how we can help you get the listing out there for the buyer to see, we would love your feedback. So if you know of sites that are very popular that you share on, what we can do is check and see what that site's requirements are and what can we do to get your listings to those sites. The last tab here is text codes. Just like in the old system, every listing gets a two-way text code. So when a buyer texts to it, it's going to send the information to their phone and send you the lead. You can have as many text codes as you need. You'll get a new text code every time you enter a listing. And if you ever need to purchase signs, because that's another great way to advertise, just choose some codes and click Buy Signs. Our signs are shipped via Oakley, so it's a nice high quality sign. And we do offer a bit of a discounted rate, so definitely compare prices. But hey, if you shop local, we always support that. And you can just take the codes and have a sign made anywhere. You don't have to purchase them through us in order to use them. All of our signs and text codes, of course, are reusable, just like the old system. So you should be pretty familiar with that. Now, what happens when a buyer texts to a listing? That's a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and show you this page here. This is just like a cell phone, of course. This is what the buyer would see if they text to it. Just ignore this stuff here on the right-hand side there. What happens when a buyer texts to learn more about a listing? In this case, they texted to learn more about Woodland Hills Drive. This is what they're going to get on their phone. All the photos are available. All of the information is there. I can text or call the realtor right from my phone or on this page. I can get all the information about this property and so on. Now that's pretty similar to the old system, right? They got the information about the property and you got the lead. But unlike the other system, when they texted to Woodland Hills, that's all that they got. So let's say this is not the right listing for them. Maybe it's out of their price range. Well, now if they come and click on the back arrow or the map, it's going to take them to a map of all of your other listings. So they can come in here and shop for a different listing. Maybe they can find something that is in their price range. And by the way, on this View My Listings, that's where it will take them as well. It will take them to the list view version of this, which is what we call a buyer's app. This is an app on their phone that they can scroll around just like they would on Zillow or Trulia. And they can freely shop for different listings in their neighborhood. You can see we have a lot of example listings in here that don't have photos and need some. So now I've found a listing that I am interested in, and I can call or text Laura, do whatever I need with it. Another really cool thing about this product is if there are other agents in the area using our system, they're going to show up on this map. But unlike most other apps out there and texting systems, if I click on somebody else's listing, this listing does not belong to Laura Smith, it belongs to Paul Kitchen. However, in this app, if I text or call, Laura still gets the lead. So all of these listings, even though they're my competitors, I'm still getting leads from them. So you can look at this product as your app. You can safely send people to this app here and know that you'll get all the leads. Also, if we have your MLS data, well, your MLS data will show on this map. So then it becomes a super powerful product. This is actually live data in our local area. So you can see lots of different listings, but Laura Smith would get the continue this as well. So you'll be seeing new things like, did the person in this app favorite certain listings? How many listings did they click on? Did they click in a certain neighborhood? We can build statistics, and so that way you know the lead, and when you reach out to them, you'll have an idea of what they're looking for already. So that just puts you a little bit ahead of the game. So new feature is the texting, where they're able to actually shop around for other listings, not just the one they texted to, and you still get leads for all listings. Also, another great way for them to get to it, of course, is view my listings. So if you're trying to send a potential client to a place where they can, view all of your listings or shop around, then send them to your profile page and tell them, click on view my listings, because it's going to take them to all of your listings and potentially all the listings in the neighborhood. Before I move on to the billing and services and wrapping up for today, I will tell you that once you have access to your new account, please use our live help down here. It's got lots of articles for you, but also we have live help. It's a little bit, I think, hidden. You saw here I had to click on live help and then come over here to the corner to find it. But this is speaking with a live person. Most of you probably know Susie in our office. She is our best customer service representative we have. So definitely ask us, because she'll be able to answer any of your questions about this new system. We'll be adding more to our live help as well, including coming out with some YouTube videos that will show you exactly how to just create an agent video or how to set up flyers. So that is the inside of the system as it stands now. Now keep in mind that we're going to continue building this system. We actually plan releases every 2 to 4 weeks. So you might not see the release, what did we come up with, because a lot of it is just enhancing and sharpening the tool. Of course, there's a few bumps in the roads with a new system, so we appreciate any patience. And if you find anything that doesn't quite work right for you, again, let us know so we can make it work better. Now, what is this new system going to cost? That is what everybody asks next. Lots of information there on your screen. Let me try to simplify it for you. Individual accounts. If you have an individual account with us right now, you're probably paying about $16 a month for that. In this new system, your rate will probably stay close to the same. If you have 1 to 5 listings, you'll be paying $15 a month. Excuse me. So anytime your account has 1 to 5, your bill is $15. Anytime that you go over that $5, then it's just $2 per listing additional until that listing sells. Now keep in mind that eListings hasn't adjusted their pricing in over a decade. So we're trying to come up with a very fair way that we can adjust the price just based on economic change, but not a blanket change for everyone. It isn't fair for the realtor who has 50 listings, or big hitters, to pay the same rate that are of our clients that only have 1. So that's why we have this fluctuating scale. So $2 per listing for any listings over 5. Once the listing sells, it goes back down to 15 bucks a month. We talked about automation. If it's available in your area and you want it, then we can add that on for just a $10 additional fee a month, and that takes the whole entering listings manually off of your hands. And then if you are one of our big hitting agents, and we know that there's some of you out there, and you have lots of listings, well, we're not going to continuously add $2 onto your account every time you enter a listing. So at that point, once you get over 25 listings, you're just going to pay an additional $10 flat fee, and that is for an account, any account over 25 listings. So then you can freely add as many listings as you need, and your rate is just going to stay the same. Also, if you don't have any listings for a time being, you're only going to pay $10 a month. And that's a very low rate compared to some of the other products out there. And it still gets you all of that agent marketing, the profile page, of course, the demo listing, the texting, so you can show off how you'd advertise, but you're not going to have to pay the same rate of somebody who actively has listings. Also, another big plus of this new account is we move it back and forth for you. You don't have to remember to call us if your listing sells and you only want to be charged $10, we'll actually do it for you. So just remember to log into your account, mark it to sold, and then we'll adjust your account charge. So you don't have to remember to call when the listing sells or when you add another one. It all just auto adjusts. Also, just to show you real quick, once you do sign up for a new plan on this page, and you'll have buttons to sign you up, you can at any time click to view your current invoice. Now this is just a test account, so it doesn't have any data in it. But at any time, you'll be able to look, how many listings have I entered this month? What is my charge going to be? And that is constantly up to date for you. It updates every night, every 24 hours. And so if you are a big producer, you want our big producer plan, you sign up for that guy because you have 25 listings. If you go down to 20 listings the next month, we'll automatically adjust your price for you. You don't have to remember to do so yourself. Office plans. If you're a broker listening in, or if you are interested in an office plan, those are even more simple. It is just an $8 seat fee. You decide who uses the account. It's not an all or nothing like some of our old plans were. And then $2 per listing after that. We can customize just about anything for you. For instance, that buyer's app, if you want it to be branded as your app, your go-to for the area to shop real estate, we can do that for you. So if you're interested in office accounts, customization, just give us a call and we can talk that over with you. That usually takes a consultation of finding out and learning exactly what your office needs. We accommodate offices of any size though. So if you're an office of 5 or you're an office of 500, we can do it. Your new account won't automatically change to these billing plans. What we encourage you to do is actually log into your new account, and we'll be sending you info on how to do that later this afternoon, and try it. Shop or play around in that system. Find out if you like it. And then at any time, you can come in and you can pick a new plan if you like, or you can just continue to use it for a while. And then after 30 days, you can decide if you want to continue on that new plan. So no rush, but if the new plan benefits you, by all means, go ahead and sign up for that. And that wraps up today's webinar. Thank you guys for joining in. I try to keep it about under an hour because I know everybody's busy and have things that they need to go and do next. If you have questions, thoughts, ideas, of course, send us an email or give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you all for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and we look forward to working with you. Bye-bye.